make room for the light, the life, the love emerging into the room. Let's take flight.
That was so good.
That's amazing, Megan.
Can you post that in here? That's like amazing.
Sure,
You
yes.
freestyled more stuff into it. That was awesome.
Oh my
Sure,
God.
Stephanie, thank you.
That was like so legit. Oh my God, I love it. Does anyone else want to share their poem? If you guys post it in the chat too, I would love to find a way to put it in a cool graphic and repost it if you feel comfortable for the festival to see.
I'm gonna share mine just because I'm terrified and I wanted to let it out.
Okay.
Okay. All right, thank you, Gigi, for coaching me. Okay. Opening spaces that held wounds, breathing into them, healing, allowing, flowing. Flow is the art. Flow is the safe space. Being here with movement, giving rise to all that I am and will be. Peace exists here.
That is so amazing. Wow. Yes, you guys. I love it. That's so good. And you're welcome to also put that in the chat. Yes, I love it. Oh, did you share yours? Is this it? Oh, cool. Are you ready to share it with the group?
Okay, I'm just not rhythmically inclined. So and Gigi was like doing so good trying to coach me through this, and I'm just like, I'm trying. But yeah, I'll just read it in my best here.
We don't believe you.
Oh, just wait. Okay. Diving deep into the chrysalis feels like darkness, lost in the abyss. But then the light shines through, the connection, guidance, and support of people so similar to you. Thanks, guys.
Yes! So good. Yay. I love it.
And I don't know how you make those little butterflies around your head, Gigi, or that little crown hem, or those weird backgrounds, but boy, is it exciting.
Wow.
The stuff that's happening here is just amazing to me.
I love it. Stephanie, do you want to share your poem? Randall.
I made it up, so I don't really have one. I just talk and I don't really.
You want to do it? Do you want to make one up on the spot, on the fly?
I can try it again. Here we go. To all that's happened, to all that's happening here in the now, from the darkness to the light, as I grow and emerge, seeing the transformation and finding the tools to use underneath the moon and in the sun as well. Taking time and sharing life with each and every human makes me a better person in truth and honesty with integrity. That's what I got.
I love that. That was off the cuff too. What talent?
Kind of like praying in public. I just do it.
Yes. Oh my God, I love it. It's so good. Yes. Someone said, Randall, do you have a poem you want to share? You can't just rap.
No.
We can give you a topic and you can just like create one.
No.
We'll just watch his beautiful filters. It's so good.
I wrote haiku.
Okay, Michael, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll share the haiku. Life is short, it's said, so we play harder and harder. We make it real to feel.
Oh, so deep, Michael! Yes. Oh my gosh, yes, the dog's even excited. Oh, so good. So so good. Do we have Narissa on this one, or she had to bounce for a second? No, she wants to be in the art
We have her
show.
avatar. We have her avatar. We honored her. We gave her time to talk in our circle, and we
Yeah,
listened. Yeah.
she loves these art shows. Ooh, I found a really cool. Okay, Gigi, do you go one more time and give your beautiful poem?
Okay. Given the space in a short amount of time, this woman has to make up something to rhyme about how she has all these feelings to convey. No other way to say, all I did this day is learn how to love and play.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, can you write that in the chat? I'd love to share that. This is so amazing.
She did.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's awesome.
All of your poems, put them in the chat. These are amazing. Oh, I see it in there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I see some of you guys put yours in here. Yay! Okay. So before we transition, because we are going to give you guys some time to kind of prep your kitchens, because now we're going to go into our beautiful cosmic cooking comedy show. If you guys remember from last time, we have a beautiful comedy show that's also a cooking show, and you are going to be able to cook along or just watch. I'm going to be maybe cooking along, maybe watching, maybe doing both. I'm not much of a chef, but I'd like to try. But before we jump into that and before we prep our kitchens, I'd love to hear from you guys. So we've had Friday, we had a bunch of amazing talks. We heard from Adam Rowe, we heard from Virginia, we heard from like some incredible people. Saturday was like a lot of embodiment, a lot of movement, a lot of breath work, a lot of yoga. And then today we have a mixture of yoga and talks. What have you guys liked the most? Are you liking the talks? Are you liking the embodiment? Are you liking it all? The variety? Is there anything that you're like, I wish we could move more. I wish we had more space to connect. We would love to hear from you guys. Does anyone have
I'll say
anything
the
to share?
connection's fun to like break things up. You know, if you have a bunch of sessions where you're, you know, learning and listening, and then if you can have somewhere in there just some time to like maybe a little just less structured or something, just to kind of get to know the
Totally.
people that you're sharing the space with on a more deeper level, because in the big groups most people don't want to share.
Yeah. Is it intimidating joining the big groups and having your camera on? Gigi? Did you raise your hand?
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. Like having breakout rooms to check in and do the work is what I like to call it, because you know you are taking all of this information in and you know trying to process everything, but when you go into different groups and talk about it with other people, you know, and it feels that you're able to, when you express it to other people as far as your understanding, and then get a sense of how another person is relating all of this information, it feels like you embody it deeper, you know, in a sense that, you know, understanding how you understand it as well as how someone else understands what they're getting from it, it feels like it connects, it hits different.
Yeah, I hear you. That's super helpful. Thank you, Gigi. Did you raise your hand?
Yeah, I was just gonna, I think you said this earlier, Chelsea, when it's like one thing to really like absorb all the information, but then to like integrate it like into the body and like experience it. So basically what Gigi just said, like I totally feel that a lot for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so maybe having some embodiment after like really deep sessions, and also just like sharing with other people of like, how was that for you? And kind of having like more, even if they're short, like integration sessions, that could be good. Yeah.
There's been a lot of movement. A lot of the speakers will, you know, encourage us to get up and shake, and like that's been really good. So yeah, just more more intimate connection, smaller
Yeah.
groups. Nice.
I love it. Such good feedback. Amazing.
I love the breakout
Yes, Mike.
sessions. I love the breakout sessions because that's like Gigi was saying, that's a chance to integrate by sort of sounding off of each other, what our immediate takeaways and interpretations and understandings were. And the other thing that is so special about this experience that you and your team have created, Chelsae, is the community feel. I mean, we're on a Zoom and we're all over to the different places, and we're separated by, geography, and in some cases by statute, and, like in Nem's case in Canada. So there's a ton of this weird distraction going on, but in here I feel a sense of community that I take out of here. And I feel that like maybe all of us are taking it out of here, taking it to the streets. And so this is like the building of tribes. So those breakout sessions are, to me, are really seminal to build the friendships and oh, you're like this. Wow, this person makes me laugh, or we have these various little nuances that we lay on each other, and we create synergies that we then will expand as we move forward, because we're going to be meeting in person in the sooner than later. I already feel that's happening.
Totally. Yes. Actually, we were talking about that as a team too. Hi, Little. Hi, Bonnie. So we're just basically doing a little check-in with our small group here, because we're going to be doing the Cosmic Cooking Show next. But we just wanted to get deep and vulnerable with everybody here, and just to hear how is everything going, and what are you wanting more of, especially because on the last day it's this is when we'd really drop in, and it's more playful, it's more intimate. We feel we can rap, we can joke, we can do all the things. And so it's also nice just having this deep check-in with all of you as well, and just what are you wanting more of, and how are you wanting to go deeper. And yeah, so far I'm really loving the idea of just having more consistent, even if they're shorter, just check-ins and drop-ins with different people, even if there's a few accountability partners or something like that. And yeah, Randall just shared the Facebook group. Amazing. Yeah, we have this awesome Facebook group too, and I would love for you all to join that if you're not in it. And we're also looking for better ways to utilize the Facebook group, and better ways to just stay connected beyond just the festival. So I might have Brenda kind of put your poems in a little graphic so that she can share them if you're okay with that. And then she can kind of, everyone can kind of witness you in your beautiful art. And yeah, is there anything else? Lital, do you have anything that you'd like to add? I know that you're just kind of jumping in here.
Yeah, and I appreciate just you guys welcoming me in as my first Emergence Festival. It's just been really great, and it's been a mix of me having to do chores and things around the house, and I was doing laundry yesterday while listening to the medicine music, so it's it's put a new spin on the mundane things, and I've been able to be a lot more present, and it's just really incredible being a part of this community, and I'm excited for more and more of this beyond just today as being the last day.
Totally. One more question that I want to ask, because you just brought that up with the laundry, is do you feel that having sessions from morning to evening is good because you get to go around and do your things, or would less sessions be more helpful? Do you guys like how it's from morning to evening? Yeah.
I think because everyone has a different schedule and are at different parts of the world, that it's totally great to have so many sessions and things to choose from. So I've really just listened to my intuition, and I woke up when I wanted to wake up today, and I was like, okay, just in time for this 9 o'clock, So I think for everyone, they're probably just listening to their intuition and doing what feels good for them. So the more, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, so good. I love that. Amazing. Okay. So, Melanie, welcome. It's so good having you here. We're just doing a little sharing before we go into the cosmic cooking show. So, if you guys, is anyone here planning on cooking? If you want to raise your hands. Yes, you are. Amazing. Latal, you are. Megan, maybe half hand raise.
I'm gonna eat a raw avocado if I'm lucky.
Amazing. I love it. So we're all going to head over to our kitchens and we're going to do a little cosmic cooking show. Now, before we fully transition into our cooking show, I'd love to hear one more share. What do you feel would make this festival beyond just today? Because we all are coming here and we potentially could make our new best friend, right? That's happened at multiple of our festivals in the past. People have started dating out of the festivals. So what would be the best way for you to continue connecting after the festival? Is the Facebook group a way that we want to use the Facebook group? Is there something else? Anything they'd like to share with that?
I think having little challenges, like how you did that dance challenge after the last one, and like I was totally reflecting off of the love gurus. Like I want to write in there like to do a specific week of their sex magic class. But so yeah, I feel like challenges are really like that's exciting, and I think maybe like maybe smaller goals, like week goals, because I know with the dance one, the 90 days like was a little hard for me. But anything with accountability, I'm always interested in because that's like can be the hard part sometimes with the self-care maintenance and stuff like that.
Totally.